What up? And welcome back aboard Pirate King Chronicles. I'm your captain, Captain Chris, and today's video, we're going to be going through the day in the life of a modern day pirate. Now, today's video isn't going to be about gold doubloons and buried treasure. Today's treasure is going to be about crafting homemade, all organic, super nutritious dog food for the most legendary pirate Pooch of all time. So stick around, because by the end of today's voyage, you'll not only learn how to feed your furry shipmate like royalty, but you also see just how easy it is to chart your own course towards healthier choices for your canine crew. Now, are you ready to set sail? Come on. But first, let's talk about why homemade organic dog food is worth its weight in gold. You see, when you're captain of your own ship or kitchen, you get to choose exactly what you put in your crew's meals. And for me, that means no preservatives, no artificial additives, and absolutely no mystery meat. Just clean, wholesome grub for your four-legged friend. And let's face it, feeding our pirate pooches all organic means better health, more energy, and dare I say, a longer journey on this adventure we call life. Now here's what every pirate pooch is going to need in their grub. They need protein to fuel their high seas escapades, like organic chicken, turkey, or fish. They're going to need carbohydrates for long-lasting energy, like sweet potatoes, quinoa, or rice. They're going to need veggies to keep him sharp, like carrots, spinach, green beans, or peas. And they're going to need healthy fats, like fish oil or coconut oil, to keep their coats shinier than buried treasure. But beware, there be some dangers lurking in the galley. Make sure you steer clear of grapes, raisins, garlic, onion, chocolate ingredients in your pup's food, because these ingredients will put you in stormy seas, if you know what I mean. Now, before we get into cooking, let me tell you exactly why I left kibble behind. You know, just think about it. No pirate, beast, or pooch should be forced to eat cereal their entire life. Yet with kibble, that's exactly what we're doing. Completely stripped of all nutrition, heavily processed and filled with fillers. Feeding our loyal companions this stuff day in and day out can lead to all sorts of problems on the horizon. Digestive issues, skin problems, obesity, and even worse is long-term problems like cancer and tumors. It's no wonder why so many shipmates wonder where it all went wrong.
I think he's telling the truth.
A pirate takes care of their crew, and that means giving them food that keeps them strong and healthy for the long journey ahead. So let's cast the kibble overboard and get to cooking some real, good, nutritious food for our furry friends. Alright, let's get to cooking this feast for our pirate pooch today. This is a very simple and nutritious meal to make. Everything in front of me laid out here is all organic. Now, I have a very nice local store called Sprouts that sells all organic food, but if you don't have access to a grocery store that has everything organic in one centered location, then I went ahead and I already got all these things you see today from Walmart and Aldi's, which is nationwide. So if you go to Walmart and Aldi's, you can find these exact ingredients there, and they're all organic. I'm going to start with the sweet potatoes. Now I like to peel all the sweet potatoes, get all the skin off because that could be bad for a dog's tummy. And I'm going to boil them until they're super soft and turn them to mush. And when they're mush, I'm going to drop them right here. And then next up, I'm going to do essentially the same exact thing with the baby carrots. 2 pounds of baby carrots here. I'm going to boil them up till they're super soft and tender, then turn them into mush, and then drop them right here. And then once the carrots are completely mush, my next step is going to be cooking the rice. I don't know if you've ever cooked rice before, but when you cook rice, you want to do double the amount of water than there is rice in the bag. Bring it to a boil, and then once it's boiling, you want to turn down to simmer, put a lid on it until the rice absorbs all the water in there. And And then once you do, I'm gonna pour all of that right here. Whew, just like that. Man, that's hot. And then next I like to cook the turkey in a pot with a lid on it. That way it'll trap in the moisture, and then when I strain the meat afterwards to get rid of all the additional fats, and it goes a lot smoother. And then once I cook up this bad boy, make sure it's thoroughly cooked through. I'm gonna put these bad boys right here. Perfect. Now, last but not least, the sweet peas. The sweet peas in this bag are already pre-cooked, so I'm just gonna add it to the pile. Now, before you go preparing a feast for your own pirate pooch, you need to remember that every single dog has its own dietary needs. What works best for my best friend might not work best for yours. You need to take into accountability your dog's breed, size, and level of activity. For example, my dog's breed is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. He weighs about 40 to 50 pounds, so he needs approximately 1.5 pounds of food a day to keep him energized and healthy for our great adventures. Now, if you need more help to determine exactly how much food to feed your dog, then consult a vet or a pet nutritionist. Now, feast your eyes on this bounty fit for the legendary Pirate Pooch himself. The turkey is roasted to perfection, the peas and the rice are cooked perfectly, the sweet potatoes and the carrots have been softened and mashed generously. And now for the final step, simple but crucial, is to bring it all together. Now sure, you could definitely have put all of this into a giant mixing bowl and stirred it for like 10 minutes, but I, like men and like pirates, enjoy getting a little messy, and I thought what better way to show you guys the visual aid of how to actually make this amazing dog food. Mash it all up, get sticky with it, you hear me? Right. And now I've got a question for you. Are you ready to take charge of your best friend's health and to create your own treasure trove of dog food? Leave a comment if you would try this recipe. Heck, leave a comment even if you have a dog and what kind of breed it is. And don't forget to like, subscribe to join my crew, and turn on that bell icon so you don't miss out on the next adventure, because you do not want to miss out on the next adventure. Until then, keep your sails full and your hearts hungry for adventure. This be Captain Chris from Pirate King Chronicles, signing off.